Vice President Venkaiah Naidu has in fact taken a very strong position when it comes to those who have taken positions against Hindus, who have constantly made statements against the Hindu religion. It seems like a message to the Congress party, because Vice President Venkaiah Naidu now goes on to say that secularism and that in fact insulting the Hindu religion and appeasing another religion is not secularism. Aishwarya Kapoor, political editor, joining me on this broadcast. We are standing by for that comment of the Vice President. We'll play that out for our viewers in a short while from now. But Aishwarya, tell our viewers about what the Vice President has to say, because many believe this is nothing but a direct message to the Congress party.
Sagarika, because at the end of the day, you have the Vice President saying one thing very clearly, that the Constitution came later, but the Indian blood, Sarv Dharma, Sambhavna, respect for all came earlier. So the words used by him are very clear, that in the name of secularism, you cannot insult or do appeasement of one particular faith. And this is something which should not have happened and should not happen at all. And he says from the dais that some people had some kind of an allergy towards the word Hindu. We can't help them, and they have got every right to have the view, but they are not right. So the Vice President is saying that you can have the view. In a democracy, you have all the rights to do it, but then he uses the word that some people feels as if they have some kind of an allergy towards the word Hindu. So he's very clear that he's hitting at the Congress party, but also simultaneously saying that in the name of secularism, you cannot continue this kind of a bark. Yeah.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. They're breaking down the details of what the Vice President said, and this message of the Vice President could in fact now lead to a larger debate. It is a message to the pseudo-secular lobby, which over the last few days has been in fact launching one attack after the other and insulting the Hindu religion. In the last few days, we've also seen in the position taken by the Congress party when it comes to the Hindu religion, the latest insult being the Hindu Jinnah insult by the Congress party. Before that, you heard comments like Hindu Taliban, Hindu Pakistan, Scorpion on shivling. These were the kind of remarks made by leaders of the Congress party. Today, the Vice President has said, we're standing by for that soundbite, but we have details of what the Vice President has said. The Vice President has said that respect for all religions is inherent in the blood of every Indian citizen. He also asserted that secularism does not mean insulting one religion. It does not mean appeasement of a particular faith. He also has gone on to say that even while making a comment on the CAA, he also went on to say that for a very long time, India has sheltered persecuted persons and has given refuge to many. Now also we're ready to accept those who are persecuted. So these are some of the in fact points, some of the points made by the Vice President earlier today. We have that reaction from the Vice President, a message to the pseudo-secular lobby, a message to those parties who've been repeatedly insulting Hindus. Here's that comment by the Vice President.
Some people in this country who have some allergy towards this word Hindu, we can't help them. We can't help them. And they have got every right to have that view, but they are not right. Let me put the record straight. Understand what is the culture, what is the tradition. Religion is a way of worship. You worship any way, no problem. But culture is the essence of our life, Jivana Paddhati. That is what is important. That is the message of Swami Vivekananda. If you read, some people in this country who have some allergy towards this word Hindu, we can't help them. We can't help them. And they have got every right to have that view, but they are not right. Let me put the record straight. Understand what is the culture, what is the tradition. Religion is a way of worship. You worship any way, no problem. But culture is the essence of our life, Jivana Paddhati. That is what is important. That is the message of Swami Vivekananda. If you read.
All right, so when the Vice President says that there are some who are allergic to the word Hindu, it is a message. He's not named those people, he's not named those political parties, but it is a message to those who in the recent past have been constantly making comments that have hurt members of the Hindu community. A recent comment made by the Congress party was when they linked the Hindu religion to the man behind partition, when they used the term Hindu Jinnah. Before that, we've seen how the Congress party went on to make comments like Hindu Pakistan, Hindu Taliban, scorpion on shivling, when they always have, when they've also have, linked Hinduism to terrorism by coining the term Hindu terror. Aishwarya continues to stay with me on the phone line, and Aishwarya will be trying political reactions to that message that has come in from the Vice President of India. But the fact that when the Vice President says that there are some people who are allergic to the word Hindu, it is anybody's guess to whom that message is intended to.
Absolutely, Sagarika, because he also does not stop there. He says that there are people now who talk about secularism, but constitution only came later. He says that some people are trying to make it controversial. And he also says that now also we are ready to accept those who are persecuted. So why is this controversy there? So he is directly attacking of the political society who's trying to create controversy regarding it. And as you said, when he used the word that there are some people who are allergic to the word Hindu, it cannot be more clearer than that. And now, as you said, the Congress, because the indication is very clear, it's towards the left, it's towards the Congress party who have used the word secularism for a long period of time, but at the end of the day,
right,
have just done, yes.
Absolutely, Aishwarya, thank you for breaking down the details of what that message of the Vice President means in the context of the politics that is being played out by the Congress party and strategy that it has adopted in the recent past. Thank you, Aishwarya, for breaking down those details for our viewers.